Okay fellas, it's 2:45, so I better be quick for the driver out. And yeah, we'll just give ourselves a loop. So I'm 3 notches down with artistic nightscape on. Whether that's too dark, but it should be okay for when we get out. Yeah, I really like that. That's nice. Yeah, nice. You know, it's not over the top. You know, some of these houses can be too grandiose and ostentatious sort of thing, but I think that's perfect, really. Understated ostentation, how about that? Well, I do like ostentatious, the way he can actually, with his voice skill, can actually go back and okay. Yeah, back in the usual spot. Colour check on the van, I think. I think I'm on the wrong setting for this, fellas, but then again we'll get home and might find it's... Yeah, it could be because of the sunlight, you know. All my settings are set for, you know, sun or semi-sun, and I've got to adjust for as we go into the wet sort of thing. But yeah, I think the usual thing. Walk down, see if any on this side. I doubt it now. There's so many on that end. But then again, we might discover something. Yeah, you never know. For all we know, they could have been on this end and they just sprayed the whole place when they dug it up to put the fence in or something. Many years, many moons ago, sort of thing. Lost in antiquity now, sort of thing. You know, I doubt they would have recorded things like that on the blurb sheets back then. Oh, I think I'll take it easy. I'm not going to go down that sort of steep slope when there's could be a beginning of a slick on there. Not with Crocs on, anyway. But yeah, okay. I don't know what we're getting on the colour check, but oh, that's the other thing. Oh, bugger! Stabiliser hasn't been on all the time. I've just put it on, fellas. So all those clips have been without stabiliser. Oh, absolutely ruined then. Okay, as I said, that's the major problem with this camera. Is those buttons, you can't tell whether they're on or off, and they're so easy to knock, and you don't know that you've knocked it to one setting or the other. So you can be in the wrong setting and not realise. And that's the major design flaw for this model of camera anyway. So anyway, the soil is definitely darkening down. Colour check on the uke there. So basically all those clips before I think are basically ruined in a way. Especially going down all that hilly stuff. Oh god, there'll be so much. Of course I don't know when we actually knocked the setting off. Could have been just getting in the car back then or doing something. But more than likely it's been all the way along the journey. Mug's law, isn't it? Okay, well, we've got a lot of mossage here. Should get nice morning light, surely. Where is the sun now? No, the sun's over there, so they get afternoon sun. So. Okay. Oh, I can't see anything, fellas, but you know, we'll keep looking. Okay. And I think they're standing out. Oh, it also looks a little bit too dry here at the moment. But weren't we going to have a colour check on that individually? Okay. Weren't we going to have a look at some rock or something that had moss or something over here? We're going to go back and check. So we've basically had a week of rain. The second week of rain is coming. Is in the process over this week. So now there was some rock or bit of rockage over here that had dried moss on it or something. And we were going to go back and double check, weren't we? Okay, looks like a little fire pit there. And okay. Well, the moss is greening up, but you wait till the middle of the year. This will look like a something out of Tolkien's Fairyland or something, you know, Fairyland, Dairy Fairyland, Hobbitland or whatever it's called. I'm not really into, I don't know. I'm not really into this game. There's not enough sex and violence in Game of Thrones for me really to keep me interested for that long. You know. You know, don't forget I was bullied as a child over in, Western Australia, so, violence and that is sort of, it's a double-edged sword for me, Most people get their rocks off and that sort of stuff, but, I've been on the other end of it, fella, the other. So, with our two school bullies, AD and GW. Yeah, I will mention their initials so that people on the other side do know we're all talking about the same people, and yep, they were our two school bullies. We're not making this up, they do exist. Apparently one has become a house painter. I don't know what the other one's become, but I've heard through the grapevine that one of them has become a house painter. So, and I only recently watched a South Park episode, of the UPS man. That was on this week. It was actually on last night. I don't know whether it was a repeat or something shown last week, but oh wow, I love this stunning rockage. But sort of gave me a wry smile that this person has become a house painter. And we had this story about the milkman and the UPS man and the what was the other one they said? Okay, well there's the fence, and it would be nice to just walk round the other side inside that to see what's... can we actually see if there is a creek down there or something? Maybe it's not a creek, it's just the water runs down there. But why would you go to all the trouble of putting in that little... I wouldn't call it a sluice gate, but because it's so big, we could be missing the important item, whatever's in there. There's a few holes in the ground over there, so maybe there were some posts as a sort of hut or something. We're probably talking back in the 1850s or something, you never know. This was the free settler state, so everyone here had money, who ran the place, so they had enough money to do, and they had enough convict labour to do whatever they wanted, basically. So don't put it past them to have something substantial back then. Could be an extension to a government farm, an extension to some sort of mine. I don't know what sort of element they'd be digging up back then, but other than copper, silver, or gold. I don't think they really got onto the rare earths back then, but mostly basically being discovered to a certain extent and found to be too hard to extract using the acid process, but now they use an alkaline process and it's a doddle. I mean, that to me just seems so silly. You've tried acid, it doesn't work, so you don't try the alkaline. Nah, it didn't work. We won't go any further. We won't try the other side of the coin. So it takes another 100 years or more. No, more than 100 years. What was it, middle 90s, wasn't it, when they did that? Anyway, Getting on to 9 minutes, so it's too long. Time to start a new clip. I think we're basically done and dusted, fellas. There's some of you are blabbing on, you saw some plants out of the corner here. Maybe we should go down and just look at the road down there. How about that?